What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists, and we're back again with a new episode of Marvel Mondays, picking up from where we left off last time, Black Panther.
I'm not going to do it.
What?
I'm not going to do it.
Wakanda forever! But before we do get into today's video, as always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peter, Black Panther, a very crucial character, it seems, after Civil War.
I wasn't aware. Like, I remember seeing him in, like, obviously Civil War. I was like, that was pretty cool. And they're like, we're going to make a Black Panther movie. I was like, why? And now I'm glad they did, because it's probably one of the best movies in the MCU.
And, you know, we will address the elephant in the room. God bless his soul. Chadwick Boseman's not with us anymore. You know, funny how a character like, or an actor, I should say, like him can come define a role and then, well, you know, leave this planet and leave a legacy.
And another really likable villain. God damn, he had some good ideas.
What, Killmonger?
No, the other one. Yeah, Killmonger.
Well, listen, some of us are still hoping that Michael B. Jordan might take up the mantle in some kind of Secret Wars fiasco, but that's just me. But I mean, Black Panther, why do you think they chose to give him to us before the next week's episode of Marvel Mondays, which is Infinity War? I mean, do you think they needed Wakanda? Do you think they needed the Black Panther in order to continue with, well, the end of the Infinity War saga?
I think for what they were building towards with where the battle was in Infinity War with Wakanda and Shuri working out the other way, instead of relying on Tony and Bruce to
like
try
they needed another genius
to work on the vision. So again, like it was all these, like, there's all this little thing like, okay, well, we kind of have to figure out how we're going to explain this plot thread. Why don't we make a movie? Oh, that's a great idea.
Well, I guess I agree with you, but then I wonder, like, what if Black Panther failed, didn't do well? Then what would have they done? You know?
I don't know, but
well, you know what? There's only one way to recap, and that is to go back and watch the Black Panther trailer, our reaction, our review, and our breakdown right now.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky. Yeah. But I have never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding?
Hold up. He's just so smug, but in a cool way. Soundtrack was following.
It was. There were so many things that worked with this.
My son, it is your time.
Show me my respect and bow down.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be.
He was very human, like for a hero, you know, just even doing like the handshakes and stuff, like, you know.
And no fear, like he's like Daredevil, like he just. And this was such a good scene. Different type of trailer too.
Yeah, it was just.
This reminds me of like the trailers in like the early 2000s.
I waited my entire life for this.
He was a great
gonna start over. I'ma burn it all.
What happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
And the kinetic energy was something we weren't aware or like didn't expect. Yeah, exactly.
Even though it would have been, they just like I didn't like his arm.
The revolution will be live.
Like, that's sick. He just looked good.
And like, and this, it's just, the movie just drips. Like, it's just like,
got that aura, as they say.
Aura farming the entire time.
We're 35 plus years old. No. Like I said, I believe that Chadwick
Okay, you want to start that over?
Chadwick Boseman's presence on screen, I do believe was what made a lot of this character. I'm not going to lie. I don't think... and again, it was a casting that like I'd never heard of him before, but now he is the Black Panther. Like I don't know what else to say.
I hadn't heard of him by name, but when they finally like made the reveal, I'm like, oh, I've seen him in clips of other stuff because he was in 42, the Jackie Robinson story, and I think that was really it for me.
Right, the baseball one. Yeah.
And Michael B. Jordan, I didn't really know because he's never been in any other Marvel properties.
Wow.
He's never been in any other Marvel properties. I'm not wrong because it was Fox technically.
Okay.
And
I knew him at the time from Creed. That was my biggest Michael B. Jordan film, probably that like made me know who he was. And yes, he was the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four, but
never heard of it. Anyways,
but again, it's
say that again.
Like it's just crazy that he walks on screen and he's just like that IDGAF attitude, but like which was exactly what you needed, I feel, for Chadwick Boseman's calm, cool, collected nature. It was two sides of a coin battling for, well, their lineage, their heritage, their right, I guess, as Wakandans.
And then we had our token white guy, Martin Freeman, thrown in there too, and he did fantastic.
And he's still been in a few other properties since.
But there's something too about like the film that, and it wasn't a bad rap, but like I remember. Shortly after, I was like, hey, we might have on the ride home, and I was just kind of like going over like the story of it and everything like that. And I was like, it's The Lion King. Now, that's not an original story. Like that is just like someone comes, usurps the throne, and everything like that. It's not. Yeah. But it's just kind of like, I knew I had seen that story somewhere before. I'm not complaining about that. I love The Lion King.
Yeah.
But when it came to this, and it was a fresh start as well, almost for Marvel with the MCU to be like, what's Wakanda? I don't know. And then
that's right.
What is this technology going to be doing? How advanced are they? We didn't, because we're not looking at Atlantis. We're not, well, we kind of did eventually, but we're not looking at New York.
Yeah. Well, my thing was with my only knowledge on the Black Panther was he was in X-Men, the animated series. He was in a couple episodes.
Was he?
Yeah. And that's literally all I knew. But I remember that...
I know he marries Storm.
Wow, spoiler. Well, you know, the other big thing that I would like to acknowledge is I remember that this movie also gained a lot of traction because it had representation. I mean,
massive.
Right? I mean, you had a person of color as this main...
Badass.
That was probably the best word I could... In an armored suit, literally kicking ass, taking names, the whole movie, and like you had people going out in droves to watch this movie because of that.
And it didn't feel forced.
Do you remember the kids?
Like a certain scene in one of the Avengers movies, but I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It
was natural, which is the way it should be. But I mean, you remember all those photos were coming out of just these kids of color, like wearing the Black Panther stuff in the theater and stuff. Where it was just like, this is catching on. This is like, you know, and just to see that it done really well. And I think it was just a social presence as well that made it take off. And ultimately, I think it just made Black Panther, I mean, he was the first one, you know, spoilers away here, but he was the first one who walked the portals. You know what I mean? So, in Avengers Endgame.
Did he make it through the portal first, or did Sam fly through first?
No, bro.
Was it?
Boom, boom. And he walks out, remember?
Yeah.
And then when he gets out...
Then Sam comes through.
Yeah, okay. That's right. So, I think they bet on a character, Black Panther, and I think they won. I think ultimately 100%. Is what really happened.
And I also hadn't heard of Ryan Coogler before Black Panther.
I agree.
And that dude is just...
horrifying.
I would like to see him and
Tika Waititi?
No.
Okay.
I
was shooting.
Jordan Peele work on a project together.
Team up a little bit.
Yeah.
Could be cinematic.
I think that would be like in terms of storytelling and directing and everything like that. I think that would work really well.
Well, you know what? Like we said earlier, Black Panther led into. Got to get a little excited here for next week's Marvel Monday for anyone watching. Infinity War. Yeah. I mean, it opened up and gave us, well, Wakanda pretty much made Infinity War for a set piece. So But you know what? We'll save that for next week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for a trailer reaction, review, and re-breakdown of Marvel's Black Panther on Marvel Monday. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave us a comment down below. Well, did you enjoy Black Panther when it first hit theaters? Are you excited to see, well, where the world of Black Panther is still ongoing and going to go? And are you excited to see Shuri as Black Panther returning in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday film? Peter, we're only like 8 months away. And with that, I am the real Jussy.
It's actually 10 months. I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here,
keep it real.